Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving headfirst into the heart of Oregon, a state teeming with rivers that hold a legendary fish, the steelhead. These aren't your average fish, you know. They're powerful, they're elusive, and they're going to test your angling skills like never before. We're talking about 10 specific locations that have whispered promises of steelhead to me over the years, and I'm going to share those secrets with you now. Before we cast off on this adventure, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future expeditions. And don't be shy, leave a comment below and tell me about your own steelhead encounters. I'm always up for a good fish tale. Are you ready? Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to the Deschutes River, a waterway that courses through the heart of Oregon and holds a special place in the hearts of steelhead anglers. The Deschutes is renowned for its summer steelhead runs, particularly from July through October. Picture this: you're drifting down the river, the sun warm on your back, the sound of the water rushing past your ears, and then bam! A steelhead, chrome bright and full of fight, slams your line. The Deschutes is known for producing larger than average steelhead, with some tipping the scales at over 15 pounds. These fish aren't just big, they're also incredibly strong and acrobatic, making them a true prize for any angler lucky enough to hook one. Locals will tell you that the key to success on the Deschutes is to match the hatch, using flies and lures that imitate the insects the steelhead are feeding on. Our next stop takes us to the North Umpqua River, a true gem nestled in the heart of Oregon's wilderness. This isn't a river for the faint of heart. It's a place where the rugged beauty of the landscape is matched only by the challenge of the fishing. Now, the North Umpqua might not have the same reputation for trophy-sized steelhead as some of the other rivers on our list, but don't let that fool you. This river holds a special allure, offering anglers a more intimate and challenging experience. You see, the steelhead here average around 6 to 8 pounds, but what they lack in size, they more than make up for in fighting spirit. One thing that sets the North Umpqua apart is the clarity of its water. This is a river where stealth and precision are key, as the steelhead can be incredibly spooky. You'll need to bring your A-game and be prepared to make delicate presentations with light lines and small flies. Our journey now takes us to the Rogue River, a river as wild and untamed as its name suggests. This isn't just a fishing trip, it's an expedition into the heart of Oregon's raw beauty. The Rogue carves its way through towering canyons, creating a landscape that's both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The Rogue is known for its late summer steelhead runs when these silvery torpedoes enter the river, fattened up from their time in the ocean. And these aren't your average steelhead, mind you. The Rogue is known for producing some of the largest and most hard-fighting steelhead in the state, with fish over 20 pounds not uncommon. Now, navigating the Rogue is not for the inexperienced. Chapter 4. John Day River, a steelhead angler's paradise. Now we venture to the John Day River, a place where time seems to slow down, and the pursuit of steelhead becomes a way of life. Imagine this: you're casting your line into the cool, clear water, surrounded by towering canyon walls that seem to stretch towards the heavens. The air is crisp and clean, and the only sounds are the gentle rush of the river and the distant call of a hawk circling overhead. The John Day is known for its wild and scenic beauty, a true testament to the power of nature. The river flows free and untamed, carving its way through a rugged landscape of canyons, mesas, and rolling hills. It's a place where you can escape the crowds and immerse yourself in the solitude of the wilderness. Chapter 5. Grande Ronde River, a fall steelhead fiesta. Our next destination takes us to the Grande Ronde River, a tributary of the Snake River that courses its way through the northeastern corner of Oregon. This is big sky country, where the land stretches out before you like an endless canvas of rolling hills, rugged canyons, and wide-open spaces. The Grande Ronde is a river of contrasts, with stretches of calm, meandering water giving way to sections of whitewater rapids that will get your heart racing. But it's this very diversity that makes the Grande Ronde such a special place to fish for steelhead. Now, the Grande Ronde is renowned for its fall steelhead runs, when these powerful fish enter the river in droves, their scales gleaming like freshly minted silver dollars. These are wild fish, born in the river, that have spent years maturing in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean before returning to their birthplace to spawn. Chapter 6. Wilson River, A Tale of Two Species. Our journey now takes us to the Wilson River, a legendary waterway that carves its way through the heart of Oregon's Coast Range. This isn't just a river, it's a living, breathing testament to the power of nature, a place where towering trees cast long shadows upon the water, and the air is thick with the scent of cedar and pine. The Wilson is a river of two tales, a place where anglers can chase both the mighty Chinook salmon and the elusive steelhead. And let me tell you, these aren't your average fish. We're talking about chrome-bright torpedoes packed with muscle and fight, creatures that will test your angling skills like never before. Now, the Wilson is known for its healthy runs of both species, but it's the steelhead that truly capture the imagination. Chapter 7, Tillamook Bay, where salmon and steelhead reign supreme. Let's set our sights on Tillamook Bay, a place where the salty tang of the Pacific Ocean mingles with the sweet scent of evergreen forests. This isn't just a bay, it's a sprawling aquatic arena, a place where salmon and steelhead, fattened up from their time in the open ocean, stage an epic battle for supremacy. Tillamook Bay is a legendary fishery, a place where anglers from all walks of life come to test their skills against some of the most sought-after fish in the Pacific Northwest. And when it comes to salmon and steelhead, Tillamook Bay reigns supreme. This is a place where double-digit salmon are a regular occurrence, and steelhead over 20 pounds are not unheard of. Now, the summer months are the prime time to target both salmon and steelhead in Tillamook Bay. Chapter 8, Cowlitz River, a steelhead haven for city slickers. Our next adventure takes us to the Cowlitz River, a legendary waterway that flows from the slopes of Mount Rainier to the Columbia River. This isn't just a river, it's a lifeline, a source of life and recreation for both people and fish alike. The Cowlitz is renowned for its summer steelhead runs, when these chrome-bright warriors enter the river, their bodies pulsing with energy after their long journey from the Pacific Ocean. And what makes the Cowlitz even more special is its proximity to both Seattle and Portland, making it a convenient getaway for city-dwelling anglers seeking solace in the great outdoors. Now the Cowlitz is known for producing some hefty steelhead, with fish in the 10 to 15 pound range not uncommon. These fish are incredibly strong and acrobatic, often launching themselves into the air in a spectacular display of power and agility. Chapter 9, Alsea River, chasing winter steelhead near Eugene. We venture to the Alsea River, a hidden gem nestled in the heart of Oregon's Coast Range. Imagine this. You're bundled up against the crisp winter air, your breath misting in the air as you cast your line into the swirling currents. The surrounding forest is a tapestry of deep greens and earthy browns, and the only sounds are the gentle rush of the river and the distant call of a Steller's jay. The Alsea is a river of subtle beauty, a place where the true treasures are often hidden beneath the surface. And for anglers willing to brave the winter elements, the Alsea offers a unique opportunity to chase winter steelhead, those elusive silver ghosts that haunt the depths of these cold, clear waters. Now the Alsea's winter steelhead run typically begins in December and continues through February, peaking in January when the river is often swollen with rain and the fish are at their most aggressive. Chapter 10, Siuslaw River, a winter steelhead escape near Eugene. Our final destination takes us to the Siuslaw River, a tranquil waterway that winds its way through the heart of Oregon's Coast Range. Imagine this. You're standing on the riverbank, the cool mist rising from the water as you cast your line into the swirling currents. The surrounding forest is a symphony of emerald green and earthy brown, and the only sounds are the gentle rush of the river and the distant call of a winter wren. The Siuslaw is a river of quiet beauty, a place where time seems to slow down and the worries of the world melt away. And for those seeking solace in the solitude of nature, the Siuslaw offers a unique opportunity to chase winter steelhead, those elusive silver ghosts that haunt the depths of these cold, clear waters. Now, the Siuslaw's winter steelhead run typically begins in December and continues through February, peaking in January when the river is often swollen with rain and the fish are at their most active. Until next time, tight lines. So there you have it, my fellow anglers, 10 of Oregon's finest steelhead havens, each with its own unique character and allure. These rivers hold more than just fish, they hold stories, challenges, and the promise of unforgettable experiences. Remember, respect the water, respect the fish, and always cherish the moments you spend in the great outdoors. I hope this journey has inspired you to grab your gear, hit the road, and discover the magic of Oregon's steelhead rivers for yourself, and who knows, maybe our paths will cross on the water someday. Until then, tight lines. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on future fishing adventures.